Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and we have just confirmed the bullish cross in the weekly Bitcoin MACD, while the US stock market is bouncing from an important price level, which I'll be talking about later in this video. But first, giving you a quick update on the 12-hour Bitcoin chart, and what we're seeing at the moment is the parabolic stop reverse indicator still sitting in the red, which is technically a bearish signal in the shorter term, but looking in the 12-hour Bitcoin RSI, we're pretty much just going sideways here, and the 12-hour Bitcoin MACD is trending to the downside. But if you're looking in the histogram, we're seeing a lack of momentum. So as I've been saying for the past few days now, this all results in mostly neutral price action in the shorter term, basically sideways price action, which is exactly what we've seen over the past few days. But as of right now, this is still a sideways consolidation within this bullish trend. We haven't actually broken the bullish trend just yet, because over here on the daily Bitcoin chart, we still haven't seen a daily candle close back below 45,000, at least at the time of recording this video. So obviously that is a good sign to see, because while the Bitcoin price is consolidating above 45,000, this technical price target sitting at around $58,000 per Bitcoin remains active on the chart, and that price target would only get invalidated if we see a confirmed break back below 45,000. But something good about this sideways consolidation that we are seeing above this important level is the fact that the daily Bitcoin RSI is seeing a short-term cool-off, which is something that I was talking about around a week ago on the channel, because nearly 1 week ago now, the daily Bitcoin RSI was entering into overbought territories, so we were due for a short-term cool-off. And as I was saying, this is necessary for a longer-term uptrend to begin forming, because if the daily RSI is down towards these neutral values, then that gives us more room to the upside later on. But of course, we still cannot forget about our levels of resistance. First of all, sitting at around 48,000, and then anything above 48k, I'll be looking towards the golden pocket, sitting in between around $52,000 and $53,000 per Bitcoin. But when you zoom out to the weekly Bitcoin chart, we have just confirmed a weekly bullish cross in the MACD indicator, because we have just seen a weekly candle close, and the last time we saw a bullish cross in this indicator on the same time frame was back in early August 2021, and basically that just further confirms the fact that the Bitcoin price was in an uptrend on the larger time frames. Now, of course, it is important to mention that even though we have these larger uptrends, we still see some bearish price action in the middle of these uptrends, for example the September correction. But for as long as Bitcoin is still forming higher lows and higher highs, technically we are still trending to the upside here, and that's basically what we have seen over the past couple months. We have been forming higher lows and higher highs over the past couple months on the weekly time frame. But when you're looking at this specific bullish cross in the weekly Bitcoin MACD, you can notice that the bullish cross happened in negative territory, which we did not see last year. If you're looking at that bullish cross, that was in the positive territory. And if you zoom all the way out on the weekly Bitcoin chart, taking a look at Bitcoin's entire price history, I've circled the only other times we have seen a bullish cross in the weekly Bitcoin MACD when the MACD is sitting in negative territory. Now, technically speaking, this bullish cross that we saw in early 2020 was technically two small bullish crosses, one in late 2019 and one in early 2020, that was split apart from that Black Swan event, but it still ended up playing out as the one bullish signal. And obviously, if you're looking at all of the other bullish signals that we have seen in this indicator, historically speaking, this has been extremely bullish for the Bitcoin price on the larger timeframes when you're talking about these larger moves in the market. Not to mention the fact that these opportunities are extremely rare according to Bitcoin's entire price history. This is only the 5th time in history, or the 6th time if you're counting those two small bullish crosses, that we have seen this bullish cross, which is obviously extremely rare. And looking at the 3-day Bitcoin chart, nothing much has happened over the past few days. We are still seeing these bullish reversal signals in the RSI and the MACD, as we have been seeing for a couple months now. But of course, the 3-day Bitcoin RSI is still running into this very important point of resistance. So this is definitely a deciding moment for Bitcoin on the 3-day charts, because we have not confirmed a breakout in the 3-day Bitcoin RSI, at least just yet, and also we haven't confirmed a rejection in the 3-day Bitcoin RSI, at least as of right now. And of course, I'll be sure to keep you updated on this chart in these videos pretty much every single day. And just giving you a quick update on the US stock market today, this right here is the S&P 500 index on the daily time frame. And after seeing that expected pullback in the stock market at the end of last week, filling that gap in the price, the S&P 500 index basically retested the golden pocket, and at the moment we are bouncing from this level, which is really good to see, because if the S&P 500 can flip the golden pocket into new support, then that is simply bullish market structure and potentially setting us up for another leg to the upside. But obviously it is still important to keep an eye on the golden pockets, which is coming into play in between around 45.30 and around 45.60. And looking at our next possible point of resistance, we have this 78.6% Fibonacci level coming in at around 4 650, which is pretty close to this previous high, which we have already confirmed as resistance. But if the S&P 500 can break above that area of resistance, we don't have a lot of resistance above that up until around the all-time high. And obviously, if you're looking at the overall market structure on the daily time frame, we're currently making higher highs and higher lows. So this is simply bullish market structure. We are seeing a bullish reversal at the time of recording this video. And in case you are new to this channel, the reason why I'm covering the stock market is because crypto and the stock market are somewhat correlated most of the time, meaning that if the stock market sees a major correction or a crash, it is very likely that crypto prices will do a similar thing. But then if the stock market flips much more bullish, then it's very likely that crypto will start flipping much more bullish. And as always, if you want to get real-time updates on the crypto markets throughout the day, make sure to follow me over on my Twitter. And the link to my Twitter is in the description down below and also in the pinned comments. But anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And before we click off, if you want to maximize your profits in crypto, whether or not prices are going up, down, or sideways, then these two videos popping up right here on your screen are definitely made for you. But anyway, that is it for this update. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.